Aquarius, welcome into your reading. So glad to have you here. And I just want you to know that your courageousness and your strength right now is out of this world. And if you aren't one of the Aquariuses right now that is feeling this energy, then you're going to be feeling this within the next week or two. You might be delayed right now, but for the ones that are feeling this energy right now, wow, bravo to you. Like you deserve like the energy that you're feeling right now. You're out of this world right now with how courageous and resilient and how strong you are. So with that being said, the theme of this reading seems to be coming from a source of energy where you are not allowing things to kind of control your truth. Okay? Spirit is kind of communicating to me that right now you're standing up for your truth. Right now, you're putting yourself in a position that you're not allowing things to kind of control what your truth is. Like, for example, if you feel like you want to stay up past midnight because you want to watch a sports game and you haven't really felt that energy of strength before, now you are. Now you are in that strength of energy where you can actually do what you say you want to do. And you are just resonating more with the things that you feel truly called to. You feel more like in alignment with taking action on your truth. So let's see what the cards are coming out here for you of what you need to know. Wow. Okay. This just plopped out. King of Swords. I mean, that's that's the card in a nutshell right there. You know, that's who you are right now. You are identifying your truth. You're making choices. You're in alignment with it. And you're making executive decisions to follow that. To really make sure that your life is being played in accordance to that. There's no reason to play along to anybody else's truth right now. It's all about you. Yeah, look. 6 of Wands. We got... Okay, this is good. This is good. This is a good card. This is the Infinity card that's with inside of this Might Hurt Tarot. Got the Death, Fool, 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. So very interesting energy that you got going on for yourself, and I really, really enjoy it because it's what everybody should be doing. I mean, this might be just a burst of energy. It might be an energy to get you past something. But it almost seems like there's some old ways that are falling victim to things. It might not necessarily have to be within a relationship. It could easily be in the relationship with yourself and how much value and how much stock that you put into yourself. And I think you are giving back the energy and the control of like what you say goes. Like I feel like you are pretty much a person that has been in a position where you have always casted the energy out. You have always put the energy out to other people. You've always encouraged other people. You've always allowed other people to get what they want or live up to their truths, or their truths outweighed your truths, or whatever. Like your standards are realistically changing. Okay. And with the Infinity card here, it shows that you are facing your fears and you are comfortable right now with where the outcomes are going towards or how the outcomes have turned out. And you are not in this fierce state of battle. You've already conquered what needs to be conquered, or you're going to be conquering what needs to be conquered. And right now, the death and rebirth is also here because of how much has changed, how much has kind of gone by the wayside, eliminating energies, regaining new energies, putting things into place where they've always were supposed to be. Okay? That's what I'm feeling for you, because right now it's easy to say, hey, there's an energy that has been lost, but you're not really focused on that. Like, it's not as big of a deal as what can be gained for you. Okay? You still have complications within this situation. You still have complications of what you're trying to do. Maybe there's some hold up. Maybe there's some people holding you back from allowing yourself to do this. But it almost seems like that's not something you worry about. Like, that's not something you really care to pay any more close attention to. That's not your energies. That's not your energies to deal with. Your energies to deal with is to experience the freedom, to experience the new things, to be able to go out and smell the roses because you allow yourself to, instead of falling victim to doing what everybody else is doing, right? Tagging along, going along with the party. You're kind of more in control of what you say goes. And I feel like this is giving you a fresh, breath of air, allowing you to kind of give back to who you are, give it back to your own relationship. And this is quite beautiful. And if you are not, like I said, it feels like there is some Aquarians that are a bit delayed here from doing this, from receiving this energy. If you are not doing this, then kind of put yourself in a position where you're seeing this as your future, right? Whatever this reading is coming across to you as, see this as your future of what you need to do. What choices do you need to make to be hearing this, right? To be hearing this as your manifestation coming to you. What do you need to do to rearrange yourself to going towards your truths and not everybody else's, not falling victim to what everybody else has to say or what everybody else wants you to do, or falling victim to what everybody else, what everybody else's story is, I guess, and actually kind of just write your own. Be able to put yourself in the position of the main character. Be the main character, Aquarius. Allow yourself to feel the main character energy. So that way you can be alive and feel free and feel like you're in a good energy, right? You don't have to think about what other people are doing or saying or contemplating on. It's not your energies to deal with. Your energies is to put yourself in the best position you possibly can be to be happy, loved, healthy, and free to do your life, like live your life. Okay? So the 3 oracle cards that I have for you. The Phoenix card, transformation. What better way to collectively show the energies of this reading? Then we have purity, the unicorn, and then we have dragonfly spirit, change. I think these are sudden changes. I think these are changes that kind of have formed like a volcano and has kind of exploded. And it's not a volcano, but it can almost look like a volcano. It's more of like a campfire, but it kind of still looks like the same structure as a volcano. So things kind of have exploded and has allowed you to kind of dive the deepest you can into the fiery pit and then come out with a brand new version of yourself, of feeling resilient, feeling like you went through the battle, feeling like you have been charred and bruised and beaten, but you have everything to show for how victorious you have been. You went through the hardest of challenges and have come out this victorious person who has everything to show for and can show that there's nothing else that's going to take them down within this lifetime, that they have everything to kind of feed into like this long-lasting energy of purity and this energy of remaining whole within themselves and feeling their own energies. Okay, so that's what's screaming out here, right? Is that you are going to be able to harness your own energies more than you are harnessing anybody else's, and it's going to have a lot of say-so and weight into any future choices for yourself. And that's something to be proud for. Okay? Let's see what Aquarius needs to hear about the transformation card. All right. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. So out of this transformation, you are reigniting the flow of your life, right? Reigniting the flow of what you want things to transpire in your life, how you have things under your control, things like that, alignment with your truth, things like that. And I feel like this flow before this has happened has been more so like, let me go ahead and put my priorities last. Let me go ahead and decide that I can't do this today because someone else wanted to do this today, or you were sacrificing more than you needed to in a way. Or maybe you were in fear of making choices for you because maybe it could be a situation of, yeah, let's not go do that today because I'm afraid of what so-and-so might say about it, or I'm afraid that I'm just too nervous to do it because of the impression that I got from so-and-so, or I don't know. There's just some energies of like hold back. And now everything has kind of broken free after this transformation for you to be more in alignment and flow with getting to where you can do the things that you want to do, or you can receive the things that you've been dying to have in your life. And now you have that control. Now you have that say-so. Now you have the ability to access what you need to bring in the surrounding things to complete manifestations, right? It's almost like you've been denying yourself of the access to change things, or to have control, or to manifest your reality. And now you have that access again, and you can make choices to cut off the past. You can make choices to cut off other attachments. You have the choice to just free yourself with your truth and with your true identity and pursue those things, okay? There's just going to be a lot of release, a lot of freedom, a lot of healthier attachments moving forward with this transformation. All right, let's see what advice Aquarius needs to hear within this message. We have the Magician, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. All right. So you have full control. You have full control to decide what you do from here. You have the ability to wish for the things that you want to make your life even better from here. Okay? It's all in your hands, really. Like, you have complete control, say-so, direction, choices, everything. Like, you have options, and you have options to choose from. But it almost seems like there is an energy of needing to be aware, needing to be wary, needing to understand your surroundings at the same time. Do not really let yourself feel like you are out of the clear just yet. Okay, there's still going to be some difficult choices moving forward. There's still going to be some decisions from you to, like make the right call in certain situations. And you're still having to deal with some past energies. But you can let go of that the more that you start to make choices for yourself, okay? And releasing those attachments, like I said before. And then you'll be in your own power. You'll be in your own power to create life-changing options for yourself. And also, I want you to be aware that there might be some people that are also thinking that you are still the same. Like there's really no change that has been made from yourself, or they really just don't believe that you've made changes, and that maybe they could try to trick you or confuse you into believing that they still have power over you, or that they still can tell you what to do. But you have the power to avoid that. You have the power to say, nope, no, you don't. You don't have control no more. I've got this. I've got this in the bag, and I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm going to continue to go forward. I have power over myself. You don't. I have power in my life. I control what I control, and you can't touch me. So there's going to be that scenario probably for some of you, so just be aware of that as well. that some people might not believe for their own two eyes that you've actually made this change, that you've actually made this choice, and you firmly believe this. So it's in your power and your control to firmly believe it yourself and continue to move in the direction that you've already made the choices for. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense, Aquarius. If you have any sort of questions or concerns, feel free to drop them down below in the comments. That's what I mainly got for you within this reading. I don't think there's really anything else to touch on, but yeah, I hope things continue to get better for you, and it seems like it's really exciting, and I'm super glad that you are doing okay. So until next time, until next reading, hope you take care.